Welcome to the Race Up Low podcast. Of course, we just get right in. Finally got my man Rory Lowe, fresh in from Australia.
Woo! Fresh, jet-lagged, and hungover, baby. Let's go.
While we're drinking, yeah, we were having a little too much fun at the Comedy Store last night. One too many tequila shots for the both of us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm a healthy boy at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I first of all, thank you for having me in Australia. That was, I wanted to go back, and then the pandemic. It was like January or February I was there, and then right away the pandemic. You were like, I'll get you a job. I was fucking ready to move. I loved it, dude.
It's such a nice place, dude.
It's ridiculous. It's like the best way I could describe Perth. It's like the San Diego of Australia, but everywhere feels like San Diego in Australia. Like Sydney was ridiculous.
Yeah,
and some of the best looking people I've ever seen in my life. I went down to Bondi Beach. I was like, holy shit, man! I got to go back to the shadows. Ugly. I was fucking.
Yeah,
I mean,
people
I was
are
a
pretty.
2. I was a 2. It was alarming.
Well, it's like the sun's always out. It never rains. We don't have winter, so everyone's tanned. And like people wake up at like where I live. Like I live in Manly, which is like on the beach in Sydney, and like I started running the other week. I was like, I've got to do something. So I've got to do something. I'm going to die in my early 30s. And so I started running, and it made me realize there's like more people are up at 4 o'clock in the morning doing exercise than they are partying. And you're like, bizarre. This is insane.
Yeah, it's usually me going home and they're running. It's like,
yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you psychopath? Go to bed.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. And like, I'm the guy that's there. And and the worst thing is like, there's like 85-year-old women just like lapping me. I'm like, how are you? Like, you should be in a wheelchair.
Getting
like,
burned by octogenarians.
Yeah, dude, they're just power walking with weights on and lapping me, and I'm just like coughing a lung up. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah, you're rolling your own cigarette as you jog slowly.
Yeah.
How you liking Sydney, dude, versus Perth?
I'm enjoying it. Well, I met Tara there, so I met my fiance in Sydney, and so I kind of stayed. But there's more stuff going on, but I prefer Perth. Like I'm thinking about moving back to Perth.
I wouldn't blame you. Perth was fucking exquisite, dude.
Yeah,
I almost want to tell no one about it so they don't fucking. It's so far away they probably won't go anywhere. But
that's the thing.
I don't want anyone going, dude.
Dude, even in Australia, like people are like Perth, that sucks, and everyone in Perth's like, yeah. Perth sucks, dude.
It was rad.
UFC tonight in Perth.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. There's a few Aussie guys on it. I think
Israel Adesanya fights tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking casual town, man. Like no one seems to work in Perth.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
Does anyone have a real job?
But it's like
everyone's at the bar at noon. It's fucking wild. Dude.
Yeah. Like everything's in a beer garden. Well, it's because like if you're like a carpenter, you're on like 180 grand a year, and like
what?
Yeah,
I forget they actually pay a living wage to employees.
Yeah, dude, bartenders are on like $32-$33 an hour.
What? To bartend?
To bartend, yeah.
But they don't tip out there like they do here.
No, because we pay a wage.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, because they can afford to live and not get handouts from the customers.
Yeah.
The employer pays them instead of the customer.
Yeah, you don't have to get the customer doesn't get gypped by like fucking automatic 25% tip. Like suck my dick, dude. Like I don't want to. I'm paying. Like we went to Starbucks and it was like here's a coffee, and now here's tax, and then here's a tip, and you're like it's $15, and I'm like it's like 25 Australian dollars for a coffee. Like this is insane.
Oh, dude, it's getting even worse, man. They have like these like automated checkout things now, like a Starbucks, and you put it in yourself.
Yeah,
and they don't even fucking talk to you. And on there, they're like, "Do you want a tip?" It's like. No one did. I did I'm checking myself out. I did the fucking work. No, I'm not tipping. Like,
I'm not tipping a robot.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the idea. Isn't it? You're supposed to get them to do the work so we don't have to do the work. tipping no fucking robot.
Well, I also steal regularly at self-checkout. I've said that 1,000 times on this podcast, but it's true. I mean, like if I'm going to do 10 minutes worth of work, I'm taking $5 worth of shit.
Yeah,
like, it's coming home with me. That's my wage.
A lot of people steal in Australia for that. Well, but then again, like that's how we got there.
Oh, what, stealing? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
like, that's how,
right. It's a prison colony,
That's
right?
how the whole country ended up there, dude. It's like stealing bread and shit.
It started from compromised morals.
Yeah. So you expect us just to... We're going back to our roots, bro. It's our heritage. That's our ancestry. We're stealing fucking onions, dude. That's what we're doing.
So what do you got planned for this trip? The last time you showed up here, it was great. I think you told me you opened up a credit card and bought the ticket with that and immediately flew out like the day of.
Yeah.
Like it was the most impromptu flight across the world I'd ever heard of.
Yeah, well, because I was opening for Bert.
Yeah.
And Like, I had it all like signed, like all like sorted, ready to go, and then like I fell out with my management, and so I couldn't get in touch with his management, and like I was supposed to be gigging. I think it was like Monday morning, and I was supposed to be gigging on Wednesday, like in Fresno, and I was in Perth, so, and I messaged him. And I was like, "Hey man, do you still want me to open up for you tomorrow?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude, I would love that." And I was like, "Sick." So I just went straight to the airline. I was like, "Give me your next flight to LA, please."
Yeah, you paid cash.
Yeah, and then I came here with like $50.
You made it work, dude.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
left with a fresh tracksuit, a pocket full of money, and some free kicks.
Well, yeah, he gave us money because we did Vegas. We did the Mirage in Vegas, and Jesus Trejo was on with us, and he's like, "Hey, Rory," I don't know how to do a Mexican accent. He's like, "Hey, Rory, here you go. Here's like $100. Like, go gamble." Because like that's what I needed $100 for. I was like, I'm pretty certain I haven't eaten in 4 days.
Yeah,
dude.
you got to turn it into 300 so you can eat for the rest of the trip.
And I did. I won $400.
Nice.
And I was like, this is sick. I love Vegas. And then like after the show, Bert was like, "Here's more money. We're all going to strippers. Go get some lap dances." I was like, this country is awesome, dude. Everyone's just giving each other money for gambling and strippers.
Well, when you travel with celebrities, it must be nice.
Yeah. I mean, I look like one of the Backstreet Boys right now, dude.
It is very Backstreet Boyish, but it's a good look for you.
I woke up and I was like, "Wait, what clothes are the cleanest?" Like I've been here for 3 days and I've gone through my entire suitcase.
You packed. You have everything in a garbage bag.
Yeah, pretty much did. I'll be stood up the front of Home Depot next week, being like, "Yo, I need work."
You'll be the only white guy who speaks English.
Yeah.
Looking for work. Yeah. You and 400 Mexican dudes.
Underlay.
And then you're off to Austin after this?
Yeah,
Have you been there before?
No, never been, dude.
It's a good time.
I looked at the weather. It's
worse than here, dude. It's 105,000 degrees.
Yeah. It's in Celsius because I don't do Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, we're
we
the only country still on that.
Yeah, we do Celsius, so it's 40 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what the equivalent of that is.
It sounds so much cooler than.
Yeah, 110.
110 sounds hot, bro.
Yeah, dude, it is hot.
Like I know, I mean 40 is hot too.
It's
but
about
like,
20 degrees hotter than it is outside right now.
Yeah,
that's wild because it's fucking. We're in the fucking desert right now.
Yeah,
so it's bad.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. Like I'm gonna do the classic and try and get on Kill Tony.
I'll reach out to my buddy Mason. He'll fucking get you a spot at the Vulcan. And once you do one spot, you're funny. 1,000 cops. Hey, come do this show. Come do this show.
Yeah,
that's what I did when I went up there last. I had like one show lined up and ended up doing like 8 in 2 days.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple for Don't Tell.
Oh, nice.
So I've got a couple out there, and then I want to ride a horse.
You've never ridden? Wait a minute. They don't have horses in Australia?
No, we have horses, but like I want to be a cowboy. I know it sounds so stupid. But I'm like,
you a hat and
I want to go to Texas and get a hat and ride a horse, dude.
Buy a
do
gun.
One of these
Buy
things.
a gun. Do a real American thing, dude.
No, I'm not buying no guns, dude.
Not a gun guy?
No, I'm not a gun guy. I'll just end up I'll just shoot it into a roof or a wall or something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. That's why I can't own a gun because I'd pull it out when I'm drunk, start firing it at my living room.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, desk pop. Do a desk pop. Yeah, dude. I can't. I can't trust myself with the vape. Like, don't give me a gun, dude. I'll honestly.
I lose it so many times.
Yeah, I'd shoot myself. Dude, we've been here for 3 days. We lost our passport and I've lost my credit card 3 times.
Already?
Yeah, already.
The passport's kind of important, because you got to get home.
We lost the passport before we got here. We lost
You lost it on a layover?
We lost it in Sydney airport.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, we hadn't even got on the plane yet. We checked in and we went and got McDonald's, and Tara just my fiance just left her passport on the table after we had breakfast, and we're walking to the gate and it's like, "You're boarding," and I'm like, "Babe, where's your passport?" And she's like, "I don't know."
Oh no.
And I'm like, "What do you mean you don't know?"
You see,
I'm like, I will leave you.
I got gigs, babe. I'm not fucking. Dude, I'll see you out there.
I've paid for this whole trip. I'm not missing it for you and your shitty ADD. And you, I can't find my passport. Run and go get it, babe. It's run and go get it. She's like, "Oh, stop yelling at me." I'm like, this is an appropriate time to yell at me.
Yeah, this. You're in the right on this one.
Yeah,
but that's the thing in a relationship. I feel like one of you has to be the responsible one with stuff like that.
I'm not the
That's what I'm
responsible
saying.
one.
Like, I'm not expecting you. Like, that's the thing. Like, you
I'm
can't
not,
both be
I'm
losing
not
your
wearing
shit.
underpants. I am not wearing underpants. I am not the responsible man, okay? I should not be the one in charge.
Yeah, but that's the thing. One of you has to be the organized one for shit
I
like
brought
that.
more vapes on this trip than I did socks. I was like, we need to have our priorities right. My feet can be dirty, but my lungs need to be worse. And so she left it on the table, so I have to run back to where we were sat, and I get there, and there's a full family just eating a Big Mac on top of this table. I'm like, yo, you guys seen a passport anywhere? And then a woman 3 tables is like, oh, yeah, I handed it into the kebab shop. And I had
Kebab shop?
Yeah.
Because that's the good authority to send it to.
Yeah, so I walked over to Muhammad or whatever his name was, and I was like, yo, can I get, does someone leave a panda passport in?
He was already pasting his own photo over it so he can go to the United States.
He was like, yeah, here it is. I was like, oh, this bitch, dude. And so, yeah, we ended up getting here, obviously.
And you lost yours after that?
I lost the credit card. I lost the credit card twice last night. Because this is why, okay? It's not my fault. It's you guys in your stupid fucking system, all right? It's because I have to give you the thing, and then you have to like give me a whole book back with some pages in it that I have to sign each page. And then I have to take it out myself and put it back in my pocket. That's in Australia, you go, doop, and you never let go of your credit card.
Dude, I rail about the same thing because I've been called rude because I'll do that. Like they come over and like, oh, can I get the check? And I just hand them the credit card before they like give the little bill. It's like, oh, it's like a curt. Why are you being so short with the waitstaff? I'm like, 'cause I don't want them to go, bring it over, come back, and like they're making 3 trips. Just here, take it.
No wonder I have to tip you. You've walked a mile back and forth from the register to write a book for me. To just bring the fucking thing over
it's also,
and let me do tap and then go.
Yeah, and also I'm not going to argue it. Like I never read the little. They can overcharge me. Like, well, that's what it is.
I don't know how much things cost here.
You can't do the FX exchange.
I don't know. We went to dinner last night, and the guy brings over the thing, and I'm like, I was sick, and then we left, and I was like, did we just pay $1,000 at dinner? Like it was we went to like it was me and a couple of friends, and we went to dinner, and the bill was $650.
Woof.
And I was like, that's $1,000. That's $1,000. We had $1,000 Australian. I was like, it was pretty tasty, and we had some cocktails, but like it wasn't mortgageable. You know what I mean? Like, why is this?
I couldn't live in the restaurant for the month because I can't pay my rent.
No one sucked my dick while I was eating my veal. Why have I paid prostitute money for a chicken?
Yeah, you didn't fuck the chicken.
Yeah. And the worst thing was I didn't even finish it. I should have been like, can I have it to go? And also, can you come to my house in your little tuxedo and give it to me again? Because that's how much money I have paid for this thing.
It is funny when you travel. Like, I'll add Australian dollars and I'll do that for a month. I mean, it might as well be Monopoly money. When it's not your,
and it looks like Monopoly money.
When it's not your currency, you treat it like shit. It's like, whatever. Here, take this fucking fake money.
Oh.
It's like, wait a minute, it's real money. It's just not U.S. money. Like,
it's like
it's casino time.
Exactly. Yeah.
And let's think, you probably haven't seen Australian money, but like the 100's green, like the 50's yellow,
it's all different colors.
The 20's red. Like the 10's blue and the other one's pink. Like, yeah, it's fucking sick, dude. And it's made out of plastic.
Yeah, it is. It's like waterproof.
Yeah, it's waterproof.
Dude, they literally give you like waterproof money. It's fucking wild.
So you can go swimming with it. Like when you wash your clothes, you can just leave your cash in your pocket. And you don't have to worry about anything. Like for a country that's so obsessed with money, like your country, why it's made out of fucking Baroccas, I don't know, dude. Because the shit just dissolves and crumbles.
Well,
and
you
rips.
can tear it in half. You can't tear Australian money in half.
God,
like,
no, dude. Yeah. No way.
And Australia doesn't do this, but some countries do, where the denominations are different sizes. That really makes it feel fake.
No, they're different sizes.
Oh, they are? Okay, because I just looked at on the right and I thought it was all...
No.
Yeah, but that's so weird too. It's like, why is your money... Like, why would the 20 be smaller than the 50 in size?
They've also got Braille on them.
What?
Yeah.
There's like bumps?
There's like little bumps, so if you're blind, you know exactly how much you're given.
Oh, wow.
Which makes it really hard to rob blind people. But yeah.
Blind strippers are like, wait, man, that was only a 1. Give me a 5, you fucking cheapskate. Like,
yeah, we also don't have ones.
Oh, do you have coins for ones?
Yeah, we have coins. Yeah, we're still using coins, baby.
Fucking dollar nickel.
Yeah,
like you go to the strip joint and instead of putting a single in a G-string, you just hit her with a fucking $1 coin. You throw it at her. Like,
yeah, make it hail. Make it hail, baby.
Make it hail in the club.
Yeah.
That's got to be so disrespectful. Have coins throw at you.
Just
like
sounds like a slot machine. Ding, 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 ding.
Your panties are just full of fucking golden fucking money.
That's how you get their clothes off in the strip club. You fill them up with coins so they get too heavy and fall off. But yeah, the money's over here. The money, it makes sense. Your money makes sense, I guess. But I'm just like, I honestly thought I tipped a guy $100 last night by accident because I was like, I don't know, and then he comes running out of the place, and I was like, I've definitely tipped this guy $100 on like one shot of tequila, and he comes running out. And he goes, sir, you have left your credit card in the bar. I was like, I fucking lost it again.
Yeah, you left your credit card, but I'm keeping that fucking C note you put on the table, buddy. Like,
he's like, no wonder he came running, dude. I just gave that guy his weekly allowance. Yeah.
But are you going to try to make the move over here? I know Tara was talking about it.
Yeah, I want to. I need to get like a proper visa.
Is it that hard for an Australian to get a visa here? Because you guys are mostly white, and I feel like this country lets white people in pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the brown people from down south they make a big fuss
they
about.
don't like people coming in like on foot, do they?
No.
You
got to fly in if you want to get here.
Ours is boats. They don't like people coming in on boats.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like talking about it over here. I guess it's really funny. Like our immigrants, we call them boat people, which now I'm in your country sounds so racist to say. Like these goddamn boat people. You're like, what?
I don't know, man. In Texas, you're gonna find a lot of people who say the same thing.
Yeah,
these fucking boat people.
These boat people. Yeah, so boat people is what we call them, and I guess it's like, I don't know, Asians.
Yeah, I think it's like the South Asians. Bengalis and Indians, I bet, are probably. Yeah. Who are your Mexicans? Who does all the work in Australia?
No one. No one works. That's why the country's not finished. That's why there's 7 cities in a landmass that's the same size as America.
It's ridiculous how empty it is.
Yeah, like to drive from like Perth.
Can you drive across the country?
You can. I mean, it takes
like through the Red Desert, or you gotta go around the coast.
You can do that.
That sounds
like,
dangerous.
Yeah, no. Everyone's like, don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
Like if you go there, if you drive
3 days of driving through nothing. Like,
it takes 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to drive from the east to the west, it takes about 2 weeks. If you drive 8 hours a day every day, 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Which is pretty far. But like even from Perth, the closest city to Perth is Adelaide, and that's a 3.5 day drive at 8 hours a day. You can drive for 24 hours straight, and you never leave the state of Western Australia, and you also don't see another city.
Well, that's the crazy thing about Perth that I didn't realize until I landed in Sydney, because I went from LA to Sydney to Perth.
Yeah.
It was like whatever, a 10-hour flight to Sydney, 12-hour flight. I'm like, all right, another quick one to Perth. Like, no, that's 6.5 hours, bro.
Yeah.
It's like flying from New York to LA. Sit your ass down. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
And I looked at the map. You're right. There is nothing.
Nothing.
It just ends at at Adelaide, and then fucking 2/3 of the country's empty, and then Perth all by itself, way out in the fucking.
Yeah, it's just one kangaroo in between it all going. Where the fuck is everyone? Yeah.
That is a secret about Australia, though. That's, I feel like it's known as like a liberal country, but they don't play with immigrants. They will literally just shove the dinghy back.
Yeah.
Good luck trying to catch the trade winds back to India.
Yeah, that's
they're real fucking mean about it.
They turn the boats around.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
they're starving and they just turn around.
They're like, right, get them out of here.
Drink the seawater.
Yeah, it was like basically our I'm gonna build a wall was like one of the prime ministers was like running on a campaign that was I'm gonna stop the boats. That was it. Like, stop the boat. Everyone was like, stop the boat people, the boat people. And yeah, that was a few years ago. I haven't really heard much about boats recently.
They're quietly piping down about it.
Yeah, they must have nailed it.
Dude, the wildest thing I feel like that I felt in Australia is like you have like pigeons in the city. Like every city has pigeons, but like your normal birds are like birds that people buy as like exotic pets here.
Yeah,
like cockatoos are like flying rats to you guys, and to us, people pay like $5,000 for a fucking cockatoo as a pet, and they're everywhere. So annoying. They're everywhere.
They're so fucking loud.
Yeah, your deer are just kangaroo. I drove by a cemetery.
We have deer.
I know, but I drove by a cemetery. There was like 6,000 kangaroos eating the grass on top of people's graves. Yeah, it was fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, we like a good roo.
A good roo. Do you guys eat it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We eat both of our national emblems. We're the only country that eat its national animal.
Yeah, if we eat the bald eagles here, like
yeah, we eat kangaroo, we eat emu. You can eat crocodile. I don't know if we do it that much, but you can eat it. It's the birds that you're not allowed to eat. Really, like there's a thing called a bin chicken.
What the fuck is a bin chicken?
Oh, dude, type.
Sounds like a name for a really slutty chick. I'm gonna start calling
type in
slutty broads bin chickens.
These are those like massive things that are like they're like Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, to look at these fucking things, bro. That it's about like 2 foot tall.
No, fuck off.
Yeah, it's about this big.
Oh my God.
And you can or can't eat them.
No, you're not allowed to eat them. They're like protected. They're the ugliest fucking birds.
I mean, look at it. It's eating trash.
Yeah, that's why we call them bin chickens.
Well, now it makes sense.
Yeah, because they're always in the bin.
Their beak can get so deep in that shit.
Well, they got the long anteater like.
Yeah, it's like an ibis.
Yeah.
And there was like a Chinese guy. That might be the article there. Like Chinese man catches and cooks bin chicken and gets sent.
It would be the Chinese
to jail.
It would be the Chinese to eat that fucking thing.
Yeah, is
They're
that
eating bats over there.
Type in bin chicken eating Chinese or something. Yeah, here you go.
Tom Kwok attempted to cook and eat a bin chicken, jailed for 6 months. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. He did 6 months behind trying to eat a fucking bird.
Yeah.
With his vape.
Yeah, he's in the bag.
That's the photo they got of him in the article, him outside of his place ripping a vape.
This is one thing that, like, when you get arrested, they don't look for the nice photo, do they?
Oh, yeah.
When you get arrested, they're not looking for that high school photo, are they?
Yeah, they're like, trying to get you at your best.
Let's check his Facebook from 2008. See what he's got on there, dude. Let's see if we got him in a fluoro tank top, half cut on pingers.
What's a pinger?
Ecstasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Words I don't know.
Yeah, we call them pingers.
Well, they gave me shit when I was out there for my name.
Randy, yeah.
You know what that means? It
means horny, yeah. It means what a fuck.
Everyone called me a cunt, but they laughed when I gave him my name. I'm like, hey, man, cunt is normal, but Randy's not out here? What the fuck's wrong with you people?
It's funny because, like, you're in my phone as Randy Vegas, which is just a porn star name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you found my porn star name, Randy Vegas.
Horny Vegas.
Dude, I did one of the spots you gave me, speaking of birds, one of the spots you gave me, it was at a bar, and it was upstairs, but downstairs, like on the entryway, they had a cockatoo just sitting on a little perch, and you could feed it spaghetti.
What?
Yeah, dude. They were like, hey, if you give us one Australian, we'll give you a bowl of spaghetti to feed to the cockatoo.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't know birds eat pasta.
Yeah, neither did I, to be honest.
But they just had a cockatoo and like didn't fly away.
Yeah, some people, like, you can just keep them as pets, and like if you're health friendly to them, they'll come. Like you can just feed them at your house and shit. Like you can just put like bird seed in your hand and I have magpies that I feed at my house.
Aren't those fuckers dangerous though? Those magpies? I heard
yeah,
they peck at you.
That's why I'm trying to get them on my side.
You're bribing the magpies?
Yeah, I'm like,
you want to get the word out? Rory's a good one. Don't fuck with him when he's walking late at night.
That's the thing about magpies. Is another fun bird fact, because that seems to be all I have to offer today. Is all my bird knowledge.
We're running a little slow. We gotta get it. We gotta get a few more drinks in us.
They recognize you. Like,
no shit.
Yeah, like magpies recognize you, so if you're nice to them, like they'll follow you around and shit, and they'll look after you. And this is gonna sound insane. You can train them to collect shit for you and bring them back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was like one dude. Don't know how he did it. He trained the magpie to find money,
to rob motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, of course.
Literally, and so like there's a video of this dude. He's like, check it out today, Steve or whatever he's called, the magpie, just like flies on it, and he's just got like a $5 bill in its mouth.
And he just give him a little bird seed.
Yeah, he's like, hey, there's some pumpkin seeds. Have some of that. And
that sounds like a great job, dude.
Yeah.
Just have a fleet of magpies to steal for you.
Oh, dude.
Or whatever, a flock. I guess not a fleet. Dude, crows.
Murder of crows.
Yeah, well, crows are like that. Apparently, crows.
You can train crows.
If you fuck with them, they'll have like a special call for you, so other crows know you're an asshole and they'll like shit on you. Like they literally like shit from the sky on a person they hate.
Yeah, dude. They were crows are sick. I like crows. I like magpies. I like birds, dude. I think birds are cool.
That is actually probably the coolest name for a group of something. A murder.
Yeah, it's a murder of crows. And
what do they call a group of magpies?
Shit cunts. It's a shit cunt of magpies. I think I shouldn't talk shit, or they'll come after me.
Yeah, they listen to the podcast. Magpies are half my listenership. You gotta be fucking careful.
It's a murder of crows and a killing of ravens.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I think it's what either I've got it that way around or the wrong way around. But yeah, one's a killing and one's a murder, which is sick, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like a group of people is just a group of people. It's not a murder of people.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, I guess mob. There's a mob of people.
Yeah, there's a mob. That's what the indigenous in Australia are called.
Mobs.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, what mob are you from? Like that's.
Oh, that's their own nomenclature. They don't use tribe or something.
No, well, because they were like it was tribes, and then I think we killed everyone, and then.
and then they all died.
Yeah, we killed pretty much. I think 3% of Australians are indigenous. It's not a lot. I think
that's more than the United States. We got you beat on that, dude.
Yeah.
Good luck finding a Native American in this fucking
Oh
country.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been meaning to go to the casinos. But yeah, I think the population just hit 1 million. I think this year we hit 1 million indigenous, and that's the highest it's been since like we got there.
Well, now it's not look out for the boat people, so look out for the natives.
Yeah, but they call it it's like, oh, what mob are you from? That's like it's a nice
That's
term.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
That's
like
dope.
that's like there's like loads of different like mobs.
Do they all speak the same language?
No, they don't. No.
That's wild.
Yeah, there was something like, I think originally there was something like 550 different like groups around Australia, and like Perth, it's Noongar. That's
their mob.
That's their mob. Yeah, and that's probably the biggest one left. Because over in the east, like in Sydney and stuff, like you'd never see.
Did they like pack them like the United States? They pack them on reservations and give them a free pass to set up casinos, or what? Like, where'd you put them all?
In the ground. Like I'm not trying to be funny at all.
Sadly, in the ground.
Yeah. They killed them all, dude. Like, how crazy is this? In Tassie, which is like the small island at the bottom of Australia.
Tasmania, for those who are listening.
Yeah, Tasmania. They pretty much like set up like a human chain of like, and they started off from one side of the island, and they just walked across with guns and just shot,
just mowed them down.
All of them across the whole island, and that was that.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. The stories are insane, dude. And like, how's this? It was totally legal up until 1966.
So in like our parents' lifetime, to just murder and just
they were classed as flora and fauna, so they were classed as plant and animals. Whoa. They didn't have human rights until the 60s.
That's actually worse than like slaves here who are property, because you have property rights.
Yeah,
like flora and fauna, like no one cries if you cut down a tree.
Yeah,
but if in the 1820s, if you killed someone's slave, you owed that guy money. Like but fucking to just treat them like grass is fucking mean, dude.
Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
Flora and fauna.
Yeah, it's like it's bad. It was like real bad. Yeah, and like you talk to all the people in Australia, and they're like, yeah, we put arsenic in the rice. Yeah. I'm not lying. That's what they did, dude. They were like, if we saw too many around, we'd like.
They treated them like pests. Like,
yeah, they would leave.
Rodents?
They'd be like, here's rice. Take it back to your mob,
village. Yeah, whatever.
And just they'll poison them all.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
dude.
it was that we used them for. We used them. I was not involved. Let's just clear this.
The Australian country.
The original English. Those fucks. Would like use them for like pearl diving and stuff, and like just throw them in the water with like helmets and weights on and make them pick pearls.
Drown them?
Pretty much.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
Dude. And there's like Rottnest Island. Yeah, that was a prison encampment.
Fucking beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
That's the nicest prison ever.
Yeah. Google Rottnest.
Rottnest is unbelievable.
Yeah, ROTT.
I think I went there for
Nest.
a day.
Yeah. I think I took you. Rottnest Island. It's gorgeous.
It's unreal.
Absolutely beautiful. It's
one of the nicest beaches I've ever been to in my life, and I've been all over the Caribbean.
They have those little quokka things, those little animals.
Oh yeah, those like people go there just to see those little fuckers.
Yeah, that they're only native to that tiny island.
Is there a cuter road than that fucking thing?
It's so cute. So it's called Rottnest because when the Dutch got there, they thought they were rats, so it was called Rat's Nest.
Oh really?
Yeah, and they're like tiny little kangaroos. They're marsupials, so they have like little pouches. Tiny ones in there.
You can fuck them in the pouch.
And so they're so cute, bro. They're the cutest thing. But the whole island was a prison island. So when they'd like round them all up, they'd put the indigenous on the island and then kill them.
They gave them arsenic rice.
Yeah, and now it's a holiday resort. Yeah. Very, very dark history. A lot of Australia, very dark history.
All the hotels there are haunted from all the dead indigenous.
Well, yeah, dude. A lot of the hotels and a lot of the pubs and stuff are old prisons. Like in Fremantle, where I took you a lot, like
loved it.
Yeah, pretty much every single building there, like that we go drink beers in, used to be some part of a prison or like some colonial like slave master's house.
Dude, that might have been the walking comedy tour thing you did. What a fun day, dude.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And your boys out there are fucking wild, dude.
Yeah.
I remember one of them telling me a story about how he shoved a balloon of drugs up his ass when the cops arrested him once. He's like, yeah, I shelved it. I'm like, what is shelving it?
Oh, yeah,
He's like, oh, I was in the back of a police car, and they didn't pat me down well enough, so I grabbed it and junked it up my ass. Like,
yeah, because it's called...
I was like, what'd you do? It's like, what happened? Well, they let me go, and then I did it later.
Yeah.
Like, please tell me it was in a bag. He's like, oh, it smelled a little like shit, but...
It's called...
But, it was expensive, so you got to do it. You know?
Yeah. It's expensive, dude. And like it's called shelving because in your butthole there's a little shelf.
Is there really?
Yeah, so like when you put stuff up your butt, you know when you guys put stuff up your butt.
Yeah, when you're on your way to prison.
Yeah, when you're putting we'll say suppositories.
Yeah, items.
Yeah, when you're
putting a lovingly gentle butt plug in.
When you're putting pingers in your ass, there's like a little shelf, and if you don't put it on the shelf,
it'll fall out.
You poo yourself. Yeah.
No shit.
So that's how you do it. You got to put it. That's why it's called shelving.
I'm learning all sorts of shit here, dude, about magpies and shelving.
Yeah. That's my only knowledge. I know a lot about birds and a lot about butt stuff.
You're on the right podcast for that, bro.
Yeah.
So, like you're trying to say, like, when are you, like, how does it work to actually stay here in the United States? I don't know how hard it is to get here because it's really easy to fucking leave.
Yeah, I mean, like to like work. To like fully work.
Can't you get like on a student visa, some bullshit, like going to these fake colleges,
the online college or something?
Yeah, fucking get a visa.
I don't know. I've never really like tried to get like a I think they're called like O1s or something like that. It's like the extraordinary talent visa, and there's that one, and then there's just like a regular working visa, and then there's just like the ESTA as well, which is like the tourist visa.
How long do those tourist visas last?
Tourist visas last 90 days.
So you just get one of those and just fucking stay, dude.
Yeah, so they last for 2 years, but after 90 days you have to leave the country for like a month or something, and then you can come back.
If you live in LA, you go down to Mexico for fucking 5 minutes, come right back.
Yeah,
I mean, it's literally a 2.5 hour drive from here.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's one of the things that you can do. But like, I don't know specifically like what the vibe is. Like, there's a fair few people who have got them and stuff. Like, but. I feel like it's quite hard. Like you talk to Canadians and they're like, dude, it's so fucking hard to get into this country.
It's wild, especially it's odd for them. I mean, they're basically just like us. Yeah, for the most part.
Dude, so is Mexico.
Well, this was all Mexico.
Yeah,
we took this from them. This was their shit.
I love it how like this country's like, man, these goddamn Mexicans. You're like, yeah. How do you think this country is still surviving?
Yes. Oh my god, dude. Like I said, they do all the work. Every fucking meal in this country is made by a Mexican person. You go to a sushi restaurant, it's not a Japanese guy rolling it. It's a Japanese guy at the front of the house and 400 Mexicans in the back rolling sushi.
It's just
every pizza you ever ate, not an Italian, Mexican made it.
Yeah.
I mean, every fucking thing.
And it's wild to me as well because like what we hear, like. As stereotypes that come from this country. So I was like, these goddamn Mexicans are so lazy. I'm like, I'm pretty certain I've never seen a fat Mexican. Pretty certain I've seen a lot of fat Americans. I haven't seen Pedro overweight. They all look skinny to me, dude.
Yeah, and then I love about them too.
They all have a lawnmower or something.
They're never in a bad mood, dude. You'll see a Mexican guy digging a fucking ditch in 110-degree heat.
Yeah,
and be like, hey, amigo, fucking just happy to be here, just fucking dude, thrilled.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, the one fat Mexican is the
hardest working.
Is one of the most famous
comedian.
One of those famous comedians in the country. Like,
yeah,
he can afford to be fat.
Yeah, but that's the thing. See. The reason he's fat is because you have accepted him as an American.
That's true. He has crossed over.
Yeah. They were like, he's an American now. He's not Mexican. He's one of us. So let's fucking.
He hires Mexicans to work for him.
Let's get this cunt some burgers. You guys are still so like. I said cunt on stage last night, and I felt the room go.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. People get weird about that word. There's a weird hush that comes over. Like, oof.
Yeah, and it was just like it was a throwaway cunt.
Oh yeah, like the way you guys use it.
Yeah. Just then I was like, oh yeah, no.
He's a good cunt.
Yeah,
like,
he's a good cunt. Yeah, old mate over there, the top cunt, and like
top cunt.
Yeah,
name of my first comedy special.
Yeah, top cunt.
Cunt.
Sick cunt.
Sick cunt.
Yeah, good cunt. And so yeah, it's a throwaway word for us, and I said it last night on stage, and I felt the whole room. Like I swear to God, I just saw an influencer just go, I can't believe he's just said this.
Yeah, just his stupid reaction. Did you address it or you just plow through?
No, I kept going. Nice. I think I said it 3 times.
Nice. Do you have to what do you have to switch up in your act? Because it took me like 2 sets, because just the references, like you guys didn't get, like I forgot that, U.S. reference or like words you use are different for
Yeah, well, I've done a couple here, and so like
Yeah, you've worked here before.
We won't say worked.
Well, you've done spots.
Let's say I've dropped in. But yeah, because like my opening joke was like, I like America, and everyone goes woo because you guys love this country. And I was like, I hate the airport, and they're all like, yeah, we hate the airport too. And I was like, sick. I have created trust. And I was like, yeah, like I got to the airport, and this cunt behind the desk. And they were like, oh, we don't know how we feel about you calling them cunts because we think they're cunts, but we don't like the word.
We don't say it out loud, yeah.
And it's like, the guy was asking me for papers. He's like, I got some questions. I want to see your passport. And I was like, I have some questions. Like, aren't you Mexican? Like, can I see your papers? I want to see your passport. Like, and then I went, and this is why I was like, maybe I pushed the line. This is my opening joke. And I was like, having a Mexican work on the American border is like having a Jew work at Auschwitz. And I was like, maybe don't open with that next time, dude.
Yeah, you didn't build enough trust to get to the Jew burning jokes.
Yeah, maybe I should just breakdance instead. Maybe I should just do some breakdance moves. That's what they want from me.
I know. Yeah, that was the Australian woman.
Yeah.
So isn't there a controversy over that? Like,
Dude.
I didn't know anything about it. I just saw it in memes. I was like, I gotta look this up. And they're like pissed at her for like getting a spot on the team.
Yeah, like everyone's like, how dare she? This is an absolute disgrace. She's ruined the integrity of the Olympics.
Breaking. Yeah, like the newest thing in Olympics.
Yeah. You've ruined the Olympics. Like, I'm pretty certain you painted a guy blue and put him in a G-string at the start of this fucking thing. I don't think this girl giving it a crack doing some breakdancing.
Yeah.
And it's like, Australians aren't known for breakdancing, dude. We're known for swimming the length of the earth and running real fast and being like incredible athletes. Breakdancing, dude, we have jobs.
Yeah, you also don't have enough black people to.
Yeah,
that's kind of it's a hip hop thing.
It is. Yeah,
yeah. What is the percentage of black people in Australia? Because I didn't see any.
Yeah, dude,
it was wild.
I think there's like 4 of them. Yeah, it's very low, especially in like it's in certain places, like in Sydney, like in Western Sydney. There's a lot more like Sudanese and like African people, but we're more like Lebanese, Macedonian, Croatian. Okay. Like that's like we have a big like we call them wogs, which again is
a wog.
It's a racial slur.
Yeah. Well, we used to have a
but like it's commonplace. You'd be like, oh yeah, like they meant like it's pretty much the N-word for Italians.
Oh, see, we call them wops without papers.
Yeah. So they're called wogs in Australia, but like we had a movie came out like a few years ago called The Wog Boy, and like there's like a TV show called Super Wog, and like it's not a racial like.
They just accepted it. Yeah,
but
it
is.
Like,
they're like, everyone's allowed to say it. Like, yeah, go for your life.
Yeah, it's like filming a movie called Super N-word. It's like,
yeah.
whoa, dude. Like, yeah. That's not going to play.
Yeah, but all the white people are just saying it. They're like, hey, yo, you seen the Super Ends? You been watching the Super Ends this week?
It's the new name for the TNT NBA show.
Power on Stars, followed by Super Ends.
So funny.
So how long are you going to be out here, bro?
I'm out here for a month.
All right, you're going to be in Austin for most of that, or you're going to come back?
Yeah, Austin for 10 days.
All right, nice.
Because I want to get them boots, baby. I want to get some of them.
You want to put some miles in them boots.
Yeah, I want to put some boots and a little hat on.
Yeah, you come back with no underwear, shorts, and boots, dude.
Yeah,
fucking just rocking hard.
And then go to Miami.
Ooh, all right. I think got spots lined up out there?
No, I think that's just going to be more like, I think we're going for like 4 days.
Okay, well, I can hit up my buddy Dean Gonzalez. He might
yeah, I mean, I'd love
my
to
buddy Ricky.
I'd love to do something. And then New Orleans.
Oh,
yeah, I want to go listen to some tunes, bro. I want to see one of them Super Ends play a play a tuba.
Request it just like that.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you talking about?
You can cut that bit out if you want, boys.
Oh, no. That's staying in. We didn't say it. We implied it. Like,
clip it.
Yeah, clip it. That's the funny thing about the N-word. We know what you mean when you say the N-word.
Yeah,
so saying the N-word is just you in your head. Like you're putting it in someone else's head.
That CK bit's so funny.
Yeah, you did the dirty with that already.
But yeah, I want to go listen to like some like jazz and some blues in New Orleans. I'm very excited for that. And then I'm back here for another week. Nice. And then I go back to Australia, and then I'm back 2 weeks later.
No shit.
Yeah.
Do you have something lined up, or is that impromptu as well?
There's some stuff that we're doing, but I I signed an NDA, so I
Oh,
can't.
nice.
I can't really talk
Is
about
it film, TV, or just comedy stuff?
I just told you I can't fucking talk about it, Randy.
Well, you don't have to say what the project is. Is it broadcast or is it?
We're filming some stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
fun.
filming some stuff with like a couple of Aussies.
Nice.
And
So Aussie production, but it's out here.
yeah,
That's the best.
yeah. And then I think we're doing something in Vegas as well, which I'm really looking forward to.
I mean, you're hitting all the filthiest cities.
Yeah,
in this
the only
country.
place I'm not going is New York.
New York, yeah. Have you been?
No, I've never. I don't think I'd like it.
I mean, it's a lot, but it's for comedy. It's the best place on earth.
I assume it's fantastic, but it's also like everyone seems like a bit of a cunt.
Wouldn't you be angry if you were stacked on top of each other like that?
Yeah.
I mean, like there's a seething anger because you can't get away from anybody else.
And like not good, like shit cunt. You know what I mean?
Not top cunt, shit cunt.
Yeah, everyone seems like a bit of an asshole out there.
Myself included, as a native New Yorker.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And like it's just so big, and I'm like, ugh, I don't know, something about it. I'm like, I don't. Well, I mean, if I went there, I'd be like, this is amazing, I love this. But like right now, I'm like, I'm a California guy.
Yeah, it's like Sydney, but dirtier and tighter. Like
it seems very dirty.
Yeah, I think the only filthier place in the world is Beijing.
Yeah,
that town looks fucking gross. All right, so at the end here, I do a little news.
Okay.
And I pick the stories. It's obviously not important, but I
Sick.
get your take.
News me.
Here's something I found just for you.
Let me guess. There's another school shooting.
Those don't make the news anymore.
Yeah, those don't make the news.
Unless you kill more than 20 people, nobody cares in this
dude,
country.
it baffles me.
Yeah, you gotta have double digit body count. If it's less than 10, it's not making the.
Like there was a stabbing. We had a stabbing in Bondi, and I think like 4 people died, and people were like, this has never happened before.
Dude,
people
every LA Dodgers game is 4 stabbings.
Yeah,
dead in the parking lot.
There was 4 stabbings, and like literally the whole country was like, what have we become? And then like you guys are like,
whatever.
We've got a murder. We've got a murder and a killing of kids. You know what I mean? You're like, and people are like, next.
Dude, I think there's been like 50 school shootings this year.
Yeah, it's insane. Everyone's like, yeah, but what's Kim Kardashian doing?
Yeah, but did she get a butt lift or not?
Yeah,
is that real or is it fake?
Like, dude, like 16 kids have been shot, and everyone's like, can you believe Kim Kardashian's 5'2"? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing, bro?
So listen to this. This is very American. 23 million Americans believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded.
What's funny is that you can't say that word, or you're not supposed to say that word anymore, but people can still think chocolate milk comes from cows. Like, I think the problem of these people,
those people
not
are
the
retarded.
Word. Yeah.
Those people are blatantly retarded. If you think chocolate milk comes from a cow, you should get a test because you're fucking retarded.
Those people have driver's licenses. They vote.
Yeah.
I mean, like
they don't vote. No one in this country votes.
Those are adults. The 23 million adults.
That's insane.
They don't vote.
No one votes in this country. I've seen.
Yeah, the participation rate's pretty low.
The only people voting in this country are Russians.
The Russians and the Chinese are voting for the.
Yeah, it's it. It's insane because you know what's even more mental? That's the population of Australia.
Really?
The population of Australia is like 28 million.
Oh my God! This state has 60 million people.
Yeah. You have twice as many people in this state.
That's insane.
Than we do in our whole country. Yeah, and I tell you what, not one of them in my country thinks chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Chocolate milk. Where do you think chocolate milk comes from, Mike? You seem like a chocolate milk guy.
I don't know, but I know where a shoey comes from.
Oh, yeah.
That's you guys.
What's a shoey?
That's a shoey.
This is an Australian
If I
thing?
wasn't wearing Yeezys right now, I'd do one. That's when you take your shoe off and you fill it with beer and then you drink your
You gotta spit in it too.
Yeah,
okay.
you got to do a little hock tour into your shoe, and then you pour a full beer into your shoe and you scull it out your shoe.
No shit. I used to shoot the boot for rugby, but not spit in my own, from a rugby cleat.
Yeah.
Never spit in it. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, is it Frenchy? It's probably Frenchy. Oh yeah, Bam Bam does it. Yeah, like literally, like you were like, fuck yeah.
Oh,
dude.
he looks like a guy who'd be crushing beers out of a shoe.
Oh yeah, he's from Western Sydney. He's from the area.
There you go. Whose shoe is it?
Someone.
Fan?
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait, he has no shoes on. What the fuck did you get that shoe?
Dude, that's the thing. Like every show, like any big act that comes to Australia, people throw shoes on at the end of the
Oh, really?
Yeah, people will just be like, fucking do a shoey.
So that's how you know you did well? Instead of a standing ovation, they throw you a dirty shoe and they drink beer out of that? You fucking twat. Like,
yeah, and it was so funny because like I was opening up for Trevor Wallace.
Oh, yeah. Great guy.
When he came
Very
out.
funny.
Lovely dude, bro.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking diamond. And we were telling him, I was like, dude, this is what's going to happen. Like, you're going to do your show, and then afterwards, everyone's going to be like, do a shoey. And then people are going to throw their shoes on the stage. And he was like, and then what? And I'm like, well, then you fill one of their shoes up with beer, and then you drink out of it. And he's like, I drink beer out of someone else's shoe? And I was
Can
like,
I take off my own shoe?
and like the funny thing was, he was like, I don't even want to drink out of my own shoe. So, and he goes, I'm also like gluten intolerant. Like I can't even drink beer.
You'll kill him, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gonna happen. This is what's happening. And I said to him, I was like, I will come on stage and I will do someone else's. I'll do a shoey for you, so you don't have to do it. And we're in Brisbane, and I'm opening, and before I even get to the microphone, like before we even start the show, before I've been like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, before I even grab the fucking stand, some cunt goes, do a shoey. And I was like, Brisbane,
And a boot kid
fucked
flying
it.
on stage.
And so what we did is we went and bought brand new shoes.
Smart.
And gluten-free beer.
Smart.
And Cole Garrett would walk on at the end
nice.
and fill up a brand new like van for Trevor, and then he'd drink it. And I was like, Trevor, you pussy. Drinking gluten-free beer out of a brand new shoe.
They make those in Australia?
Yeah, get him out
Yeah,
of
he
this
got
country,
he
dude.
brought like a little baby shoe.
Yeah.
Like an infant's shoe. He did a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like Bert, like when Bert's here, it's just fucking like.
Oh, I'm sure he's doing them all.
Oh,
Yeah, he
dude.
drinks a whole fucking keg at his feet.
Yeah, it's like a Drake concert, but instead of bras, it's just blokes' boots that just get thrown on the stage.
Speaking of drinking, listen to this. This is going to be huge, dude. Scientists create a drink that cuts blood alcohol levels in half in just 30 minutes. Introducing the Safety Shot, a groundbreaking detox drink designed to revolutionize the hangover cure market. It boasts a patented formula that promises to reduce blood alcohol level within 30 minutes by half. They're going to sell this shit for $5 a whack or $20 for a 4-pack.
Bullshit, dude. That's Ozempic.
They're just putting Ozempic in a can
It's
now.
Ozempic in a can, dude. That's what it is.
They are
Like,
using that for everything. Ozempic
drink-
seems to be the cure-all.
You drink one of them and then you get diarrhea for the rest of your life. That's how you get it out of your system so fast. I reckon you shit
That's,
like a motherfucker.
that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you get the alcohol out of your blood with another drink? It
Yeah.
doesn't make any. And also, your body doesn't work that fast. Like, there's got to be some sort of poison in that fucking
Yeah,
thing.
dude. There's poison in everything in this country. Have you seen an advert? Like
Yeah, dude.
every commercial, like what they're like, hey, here's our product, and that they tell you what it is for 5 seconds, and then the next hour is like, hey, if you suffer from death,
Yeah.
call
Could
your
lead to
doctor.
sudden death and suicidal thoughts. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I'm like,
Cereal. I'm just trying to get a cereal.
like what? Like what are you trying to cure? Like it's like, do you have a headache? Take one of these. You may die.
Yeah, exactly. You got
It's
jock
like-
itch. Take one of these. You got cancer instead. Like, what the fuck?
It baffles me. This has been FDA approved.
Well,
But who's the FDA?
Yeah, just some guy.
It's the same cunt who thinks the cows are brown. Like, who the fuck is allowing this out?
There's only 2 countries in the world.
Like
that
you don't even have bread. Do you know this? Do you
What?
know this shit? Your bread isn't allowed in Europe.
What? What?
Have you seen this?
No.
American bread is not allowed in Europe because it is not classed as food.
It's not. It's our bread is not bread, so we can't
Yeah,
sell it.
look at this.
Banned in Europe due to additives like sugar, fats. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's so much shit in bread here that in other countries
Can't sell our bread.
it's not safe to eat.
That sounds very American.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's absolutely insane.
Well, with this fucking whatever they call it, the sure shot thing.
And I keep talking this shit about this country, but I really like it. It's awesome. It's
well,
fun.
I mean, that's what. Listen, that's the thing about crazy country. Crazy people are dangerous in some ways, but they're fun.
Yeah, dude,
the country's crazy, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like it really is a free for all over here.
yeah, this country's like, hey, do you want an ice cream that's made out of marijuana and you can go on a roller coaster and shoot a gun at the same time? And by the way, it's at a beach. And you're like, all right, dude,
great,
fuck
dude.
yeah. Yeah, dude. You're like, okay, I'd love this.
It sounds great, dude. How many guys are going to be fucking pounding these shots of hangover cure, and still get a DUI. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be an uptick. It's like, officer, but I drank my fucking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care, dude. It doesn't.
And there's gonna be some cunt on the corner.
Oh yeah.
Just like with a plastic bag of them, go, hey man, you want to buy some? You want to buy some hangover cure?
Yeah, exactly. Turn it into a drug.
Yeah, it's just a dude who's pissed in a bottle or like whatever. It's also got fentanyl in it.
Yeah, that's what's in this fucking hangover cure.
Yeah,
fentanyl.
That's how it cures you. You just die in 30 seconds. It's like your blood alcohol has been cut in half because all of the blood has left your body.
Yeah, because you've died. It's not circulating anymore. 3 reasons to order now. What are you ordering? Fucking food, fat boy? What? Or are you pulling up bread? I just saw you pull up like a McDonald's order for. I thought you was looking for more bread facts.
Pulled up the UFC. What are you talking?
I'm teasing you, fucking. I just saw something flash. It was probably an advertisement.
Because like even your McDonald's, like the meat that you have in your McDonald's as well, it's gross.
Does it taste like the Australia? Because I didn't have McDonald's over there. What does it taste like over in Australia?
Like McDonald's in Australia probably tastes like.
They call it McDonald's or is it like something else?
I mean, like we call it Macca's.
Macca's?
But like it's still called McDonald's. But like it's delicious, and it's like 100% chicken. It's not like there's no additives. There's no like it's
those
like
nuggets aren't chicken nuggets.
Yeah, like you
They
guys
don't actually call them chicken nuggets. They just call them nuggets now.
Yeah,
we got rid of the chicken because like we can't call it that no more. Now it's just nuggets.
So you got no bread. You got no chicken.
Yeah, that's what the chicken nuggets.
Fuckload of chocolate milk though.
Yeah. Chicken nuggets are made out of bread and chicken, and we've learned that U.S. chicken, U.S. bread isn't chicken or bread.
No, it's made out of Mexicans that cross the border. That's what it's made out of, dude.
Yeah, it's the bodies of the children we stole from the Mexicans.
Yeah, Australian food is fucking delicious.
What do you call the quarter pounder over there? Like a 0.3 ouncer or
no,
like
it's
a 0.3 kilogrammer?
It's still called a quarter pounder.
Oh, you guys have the British system still a little bit, right?
Yeah, we measure
because height you gave it in feet and inches.
Yeah,
you didn't say centimeters to me, which I don't. You know.
Yeah, we like when we're in school and they measure us because like they measure you in school to see if you're. Well, it's gonna sound strange. This is probably why we do well at like the Olympics and shit. Is like in school, in like when you're like 14, 15, like some guy comes into like every school and he's like, let's see how fast you run, let's see how high you jump.
Oh, really?
And they like test you on a bunch of stuff.
And if you test well, like we're taking you to the Olympic Village, pack your shit.
Yeah, pretty much. They take you to the Australian Institute of Sport.
Okay.
And they're like, you're this tall, you can jump this high, you can run this fast, like you're gonna be great at insert sport and do it.
Whoa.
Like there was a chick a few years ago who was in the skeleton.
Yeah,
like the ice thing.
Yeah, just laying on a tray, flying down a fucking ice chute.
They did a bunch of tests. And they're like, "This is the perfect spot for you. So come with us, and we're going to teach you how to do this." And you're like, "That's insane."
Yeah, drop out of school. We're putting you on
we're putting you on a slab of ice, and we're pushing you down a mountain. Yeah,
it won't be dangerous, so don't worry about it. This is actually my favorite story of the week. A Chinese company introduces unhappy leaves. If you're not happy, don't come to work.
I love that, dude.
Yu Donglei, the founder and chairman of a retail chain, Pang Donglei, Jesus Christ, has introduced unhappy leaves for his employees. This new policy allows workers to take a day off whenever they feel discontented or stressed without the need of approval from management. I mean...
Yeah, but also it's China, so you say that shit, you never going back to your family.
Well, that's exactly right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, unhappy leave. It's like they live at the factory.
Unhappy, huh?
Yeah, it's called suicide. They live at the factory. I
mean, you unhappy, motherfucker? Yeah. You still unhappy?
But if they introduced that here, people just would stop going to work. Yeah, I need permanent paid time off.
Yeah, we have like mental health days in Australia as well.
Well, you guys have sick. I mean, you guys get like 4 weeks paid vacation, right?
Yeah, we get vacation and we get sick days.
Do you guys? But is it like France where they like mandatory? You have to take 2 weeks in a row every year?
No, I actually think you can build them up.
Oh, so they pay you out?
Yeah, so I think that like if you don't take a sick day for a few years, you get all of like you can be like, I'm going on holiday for a month.
Oh shit.
Because I'm sick.
And they paid you out?
Yeah, I think you like, and there's also this thing that we do in Australia, which I love. At the start of the year, it's just like a meme that comes out, just like one of those text ones, and it's like, this is how you can take the most amount of time off this year. And they're like, because someone will Google like all of the public holidays and stuff, and they'll be like, if you take January 4th and 5th off, you'll get 10 days off because of the public holiday system. Yeah. And then like in April, if you, in between Anzac Day and Easter, if you take these 3 days off, you'll get 2 weeks off work, and you won't use any of your like sick days, and you can almost get, I think, off like 4 or 5 days like registered like RDOs, like, you know. Yeah. you can take off like almost 6 weeks of work from like 4 days.
They just pump that out publicly. If you
Yeah.
want to fuck the system.
Because like all of our public holidays are all next to each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like because we have Australia Day.
What is that? Your Independence Day?
It's like our
Founding.
4th of July.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, it used to be cool, and now everyone's like, genocide.
The day they killed the last original.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. And so, like, that's very controversial now. And then we have Anzac Day, which is like Remembrance Day. So
who's Anzac?
Australian and New Zealand Army Corps,
Okay.
I believe.
Your World War II, your Veterans Day.
Yeah, it's like our Veterans Day. And that's a great day, dude. Because like gambling's illegal everywhere in Australia,
really?
Unless you're like in a casino. They have slot machines in some pubs.
Okay.
In certain states, which sucks. But on Anzac Day, there's a game called 2-Up, and everyone's allowed to gamble in every pub in the whole country as long as you're playing 2-Up, and it's the stupidest.
What
game.
a weird law! They ban all gambling. But this one game on this one day you can play.
It's what the Anzacs used to play while they were at war and stuff. And basically, you have like a paddle, like what you'd spank someone with, and like they put like 3 coins on there, and basically you just like throw it up in the air really high, and it's heads or tails.
You guys just flipping coins to get hammered?
There you go. Yeah.
Just flipping coins to get hammered?
Yeah, it's heads or tails. And so basically, like, this giant circle, and like there'll be like 100, 200 people stood around this circle, and if you want to do heads, you put like the amount of money that you want on your head, and then someone else will come over and go, I'll take it. You have heads, I have tails. And then
literally just flipping a coin to
flip a coin, yeah. And then whoever lands on it, the other guy will go, there's your money.
And I'm sure be blacking out, taking shots the whole time.
Yeah, but they both have to land on the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So if it's one's heads, one's tails.
That's why it's 2-Up.
Yeah, you got to be 2-Up. Yeah, so if it's like, and literally
Keeps the game going a little longer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and like, and people start making crazy bets, dude. Like people,
talking
like
about big
there's
money
no
here?
limit. So like people be like, I'll
shit.
put my car up.
They're gonna fucking lose a game on a coin toss. They're gonna lose a car on a coin toss.
Yeah, like you
I don't know how I'm getting. Can you give me a ride home? Like,
Yeah,
they lose their car. Hey, can I get a ride back to Fremantle?
Like, and the thing is, like, the crazy thing is, like, there's never any fights.
Oh well, yeah. You guys are happy drunks.
Yeah, like no one's fighting, no one's stabbing, no one's getting shot. But it's like, hey,
no
I
guns.
lost. There you go. There's your money. and then basically like 5 seconds later, they're like, all right, next round, and someone's like, do it again.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like a movie of someone going on a heater and 2-Up on one day, just going from rags
See,
to super rich.
Some people make thousands on this day, dude.
What?
Because it's fucking 50-50.
You see, that's the thing. A country like Australia can have fun days like this. If you gave that kind of fucking freedom to the people in this fucking
These
country,
goddamn animals.
it'd be over, dude. I mean, people would be losing.
Yeah.
People
When
be
you
losing
said
their
people
kids.
get rich,
Yeah.
people make thousands. I'd be like, oh, well, the people I know would be betting $1,000 a flip.
A flip, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, motherfuckers would be like sorry, I gave away my wife on a 2-Up game. Like, yes, I sold my wife for fucking a couple coins on a 2-Up.
Yeah, dude. Like people like, and again, I don't know what it is with Australians and shoes, but people bet their shoes.
Yeah, you guys have a shoe thing, huh?
Yeah, dude. Well, like, like I got in trouble yesterday from a pedestrian, because I wasn't wearing shoes.
You were walking in LA without shoes?
Yeah.
That's a wild thing to do, buddy. I mean, there's human shit on those streets.
Yeah,
it's real grimy out there.
Well, like, because I just went to the 7-Eleven at like, I don't know, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was thirsty, so I was like, I want a tasty drink. And I was like, I'm not putting shoes on, fuck that. So I walked across the road, and people were like what? I walked back in, and like these 2 dudes like, dude, you don't wear shoes right now? I'm like, yeah, dude, I just walked to the thing. He's like, yo, that's crazy.
It is, dude.
I was like, that's the least crazy thing I've seen in this fucking town.
I've been here for 2 days.
Shoes,
I saw
dude.
a lot crazier shit.
Yeah, it's like, I saw a guy take a shit on the street 5 minutes ago, and you think it's crazy I'm not wearing shoes, dude? And like, the worst thing is, because like, as well, like, I know I'm a bitch, and I've realized how much of a bitch I am, like, literally last night, because I walked to the 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven's closed, so I walked across the street, like, and I went to the petrol station, and it's like the night counter.
Yeah.
And
they got to
for
order
obvious
things. Yeah, they got to
reasons.
order things and bring it to you.
Yeah. And like, like, because people get shot and stuff, so like, they got to protect you. And I was like, hey man, can I get some water? Like, I just want some like Fiji water. And the guy's like, what? And I'm like, I just want some water and some snacks. And he's like, what? I'm like, some water. And he goes, fuck it. And he just lets me in. And I was like, am I that much of a non-threat?
I mean, yeah.
You didn't ask me any questions.
A white guy with an Australian accent, like, she ain't
Like,
doing
you don't
shit.
know what set I'm from.
You don't know what mob I'm from back in Australia.
You know, I could, and then I went back. So it was 2 nights ago that I walked in there, and then I went back last night to get some more water at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm a thirsty boy. And he looks at me again and goes, "Oh, hey man," and just opens the door. And I told him, I was like, "Man, I'm kind of pissed off that you think I'm this much of a bitch. You're just letting me in."
Yeah, he's no problem. I can take him easily.
And I said to him, I was like, "I could rob you if I want to," and he just laughed at me. I was like, "You fuck."
He's like, "No, you couldn't."
Yeah.
You might be armed, dude. In this country, even in this state, people are armed. You know, you got to be careful.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't fuck around.
Dude, glad I finally got you on. I'll have to have you back when you're back in town.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it next month. Yeah, 100%, bro.
Well, where can the people find you, brother?
Rory Lowe comedy on everything.
Very, very funny guy. Love this kid. And again, thank you so much for hosting me in Australia. One of the best trips of my life, dude.
Come
Your
back.
family was fucking so kind to let me stay there. It was so sweet.
Come back, dude.
Yeah, you got sweet ass dogs. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fucking 4 years.
Yeah. He
was old when I met him.
He ate my nana's heart medication.
Is that how he died?
Yeah. It was so funny because the dog developed a cough.
Yeah, dogs don't cough.
Oh yeah, dude. And when I mean a cough, I mean like like a human cough.
A smoker's cough. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I came back home. I'll tell you this before we go. I came back home and I didn't know the dog was sick. And I remember like I got in at like 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever, for my flight from Sydney. I got into bed and I just heard like a human cough from like under my bed. And I've never been so scared in my entire
it's
life.
a home invasion, dude. There's a fucking intruder in my house.
I was like, there's someone underneath my bed. Like someone under the bed is also sick, like really sick. And it was one of those things where, like, I refuse to look under the bed.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to inspect.
I'm like this. I'm like ghosts are real now. There's an actual monster on my bed, and I just laid there and let this thing cough all night, and I was too scared to look under it. Yeah, so I am a bitch. The guy was right to let me in. And then my mom and dad came the next day. They were like, "Have you seen the dog?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "By the way, hilarious story. He ate all of your nana's heart medication, and now he coughs like a human." I was like, "Oh, he's under the bed. He's under the bed. He's been scaring the shit out of me all night, dude."
I thought that was an intruder. It's just Herbie.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on, bro.
Yeah, man, my pleasure. Guys, follow him at Rory Lowe Comedy. Or
Rory Lowe Comedy.
Rory Lowe Comedy. Follow me at Randy Valera. Follow the podcast at Ready Set Blow. You know the deal, guys. We love you. Peace.